Good morning, students. In this alumni conclave today, we are having Mr. Raviraj Barot. He had been at Australia from last 2 years, and he had been studying in Australia at University of South Australia. And the course what he had been engaged with is Masters in Engineering Management. So we welcome you, Mr. Raviraj Barot, for this talk.
Thank you so much, sir, first of all, and very good morning to all of you. Uh, so, sir has introduced myself, so I don't need to worry about it. So, so I've been here in the in Australia from past 2 years, and I will share some of my experience that I went through, and I will guide. I will You can take it as a guidance, like what situations I put into it. If you are thinking about to come to Australia, you can avoid that mistakes that I made. All right.
We really appreciate that because learning comes from the experiences, and when you had given us time to share experiences, I really had been glad that you spared time and you had been in a tight schedule, but though you had given us time. Uh,
Yeah, that's fine, sir. That's okay.
uh, we are generally having some basic questions to ask. Means the questions what students generally have in their mind when they plan to study abroad. So, what
Yeah.
make you go for a study abroad program?
So first of all, I have made some presentations for you students. So let me share my screen first.
I appreciate that because it takes time to represent something with this presentation stuff.
Yes, I had little bit of time, so I just thought like I should make this. Okay, so first question is why study abroad? All right. See here, I have written over something over there. You can see like studying abroad gives us like wider opportunities to choose any courses the field you are from. Like if you are doing mechanical engineering, you have wide range of options to do masters in fields such as supply chain engineering, procurement engineering, which probably you can't do in India because there are not such courses available in Indian universities right now at this moment. But the thing is, if you are looking for like if you are looking for more opportunities and more resources, and you want to expand your knowledge with the available technologies, you should go to abroad. Yeah. So here I just saw the second question was where in the world should I study? So I'm not sure about other countries, but right now I'm in Australia. So I will suggest why I choose Australia. First of all, uh, don't do the mistake that I made. Don't choose any of the field that your consultant suggests you. Choose whatever choose the field choose the field whatever you want to go in. First of all, if you are like if you are in the first semester, if you are thinking about like I will do mechanical engineering and I will go to abroad, I will do this, don't think about that. Do first semester, think about wider options, which if you're thinking of moving to Australia, just research about it, like which options are available, which courses, which are the wide ranges of courses that are available, you can find the jobs in, you can make your careers in. And during the third semester you have chance to go back to choose the different field if you are not feeling okay with this field. If you have taken mechanical engineering, if you are thinking that I'm not okay with that, just choose computer engineering because it has, see, in outer countries like in Australia, Canada, USA, right now IT is booming. IT industries everywhere. So as we I am also like I have done mechanical engineering. It was very hard for me to find a field job. It will be hard for everybody, for the most of the international students. Yeah, because there are so many requirements for it to pass through. Yeah. So so my suggestion will first research about it. Wherever you want to study, first do a proper research, give your time, and then apply with it. So, yep. Oh, and there was one question, that how do I get started? So what I did, start deciding from a very first semester, that I said before. uh, the thing is, when if you are in the when if you are not a proficient in English speaking, my suggestion will for you to start preparation for English. Start reading newspaper, start watching English movies, series, whatever you feasible with that, and try to improve your English. And just go in front of mirror and just say whatever you want, to make you confident to speak in English with, in front of your family, in front of your friends. That will improve your English as well. My English was not that much good. I did like, even right now also, I will first think I'll make like Gujarati sentence in English first, and then I will say.
No, it is good.
Or yeah, it wasn't sir, it was like, the problem with our universities and our culture in India is like, we like we are giving most important to our first language. That is very good. But the thing is, if you're planning to moving abroad or whatever, English is mandatory.
You need that
It
environment.
will, yes, I know it has nothing to take with any intelligence, but it will show how you say, how you like behave with others. Like, if you are in here, it is mandatory. If you are very intelligent in your subject, in your field, but you don't know how to speak English, you won't be get at that position at that time. That's why I'll suggest you to start from the very first semester. Then after, in the uh, when you are coming to the fourth semester, start classes for PT or IELTS, coaching classes. Then give the examinations, because the validation of IELTS and PT scores are for up to 2 years. So just give according to that and give your exam. Second thing, how long do you study? Okay, so generally the master's programs take 2 years. If you are planning to move abroad after you're finishing your 12th grade, you can go either for diploma courses or for the graduate, like bachelor courses. It generally takes 3 to 4 years. And other thing, if you are in the medical sector, you must have to give some, they must have, like, they have some other examinations, like nursing health. If you have done nursing, then you have AFRAS, so you have to go through that. So just that's fine. But for I'm not sure about the medical sector, but for engineering sector, the master course is generally take for 2 years. And you get two options. If you want to go for research side, or you want to go for the course side. There are two options available for the master student. And when can I get start applying for study abroad programs? So as I said earlier, you should like start preparation for a PT and IELTS from the very first semester of a second semester, because all the materials are available in YouTube. If you don't have anything, just go through YouTube. Don't watch movies and other stuff. Just watch these videos. This just give your half hour or hour after this. It will help you a lot. And yeah, so better to start applying for university in the last year, in your final se- uh, in your last year you should like apply for whichever country you're planning for. If you apply for Canada's, because I think so Canada takes 6 months to 8 months for their uh, offer letter, and for Australia it just takes only 10 days to 30 days. So yeah, so you should start according to that. And what are the entry requirements for the study abroad programs? First of all, try not to get failed in your college, because they will, the first criteria, some of the university, the if you're willing to take admission in the topmost universities, they will, first of all, they will see your grades in your college.
So,
They have nothing to take with your GPA, CGPA. They don't want, they don't see here in in abroad. They don't see, they don't ask you about your how what was your GPA in your semester, in your exam, in your college. They will ask you if you have a knowledge or not. But for if you want to pass the first requirement, you have to be passed in your all of the examinations in your college. And yes, financial stability and education loan, these are the most entry for Australia, I'm saying. These are uh, they want your financial stability. uh, First of all, they will ask you for your financial status. You can afford this much of fee or not, because they will see uh, your education, your university fee, along with your living cost. So these both are different things, and it will cost you a lot for Australia. That's what I'm saying. And they will check, and then after, on the basis of that, they will give you the offer letter. And yes, of course, PT and IELTS score. So for Australia, generally, I will suggest to go through PTE. If you're applying for Australia, just do start preparation for PTE, because it's a bit easy than IELTS, and you can score a good marks in that examination.
PT is like just prepare for USA.
No, PT is only for Australia,
Okay.
not any other countries,
Acha,
because that,
language
yeah, sorry.
it is for language proficiency means
Yes, it is as similar to IELTS, but PT is only for Australia,
okay.
because on the problem is like Australian accent, they follow the British accent. Australia is follow the British accent, and they don't follow the US English. So the accent is bit different, totally different from the US English. That's why. and and also, if you're fear to speak in IELTS, you have to speak in front of person. But in PT, you have to speak in front of computer. There will be no one in front of you, so you will get more confident. If you are not confident in front of speaking in front of anyone, then you can choose PT. That's a better option. Also, will I need to attend an admission interview? Yes, of course. Some of the universities ask for the interview to test your English proficiency. They won't ask you like questions of your field, what you have studied. They will ask you some general questions like what is your name, what is your background, why are you coming to Australia. So these are some basic questions that you can answer. Just don't write your answer in any paper, because they will know that you are writing, or you if you will flip the paper, they will know straight away. So just give them answers as it is, that you are talking to a normal person. That's not rocket science. And some of the universities don't need for that. They don't ask any interviews. They just give you, they see your results, and they just give you offer later based on it. Also, After gaining a letter of acceptance, what do I do next? So basically these things we are not doing by ourselves, right? We are not going to apply by ourselves to the universities because it requires a lots of stuff. Like you have to, first of all, you have to make your SOPs, which is statement of purpose, why you are want to study over here, why you uh, want to coming into this country. So these, most probably most of the students won't do this by themselves because of the rejection of from the country. All right, so they will consult from the consultancies, whichever is the feasible. Just I will say that choose the better consultancy, like such as IDP. They will guide you very best. And yeah, don't go with that flow. Like if they say take this course, take this course, don't choose any of the course what they suggest, because they will get commission on based on it from the universities. So just stick to the course that you willing to do. That's what I'm trying to say. And also do research about the place where are you heading, and start applying for the part-time jobs if applicable. If you have got like acceptance from the university, so first of all you will have to apply for the visas, and then it takes some times. In between you can do what, you can search either what kind of part-time jobs I can do over there. So you basically you will get 20 hours in the student visa. So probably such as part-time jobs such as like in hotel, in kitchen hand, as a kitchen hand or hotel. There are so many small jobs that you can do in during the part-time, which will help you reduce your cost, your living cost
So is it being tough?
and groceries. Sorry.
Is it being tough that if you study with
It was tough for me for 4 months. I had not any job. I did like deliveries on cycle. It was very tough. If you have a contact, if you have a close contact who is living over there, then that's a very good thing. That like just then it will helpful for you to find a job in over there. But if you don't know anyone, you are on your own at that time. You have to apply for the jobs, look for the jobs by yourselves. No one will help you at that time. So it is best to get as much as contact you can make in that country. Just uh, making contact is the best thing that I did after coming over here. That helps me a lot in finding a job. Yeah, so this is the most important thing, because if you won't find any job, it will very hard for you to like, the cost is very high. The cost is very high. I will say it later. Yeah. So how much does it cost to study abroad? So comparative to other countries like UK, Canada, and US, Australia is more expensive in terms of study. So what I paid, my fees were like $70,000 per year. I got scholarship of $5,000, so it was around $65,000 for 2 years. For 2 years, and the living cost, which cost me like $400 to $500 per month. It was just only my rent. I'm excluding the groceries. So make sure what you are going for and be prepared for it. That's my suggestion. Only suggestions to the students. Just don't say like people are uploads like posting some photos and videos, and don't think that he's abroad and he's doing jalsai, like, you know, he's doing whatever he wants, he's getting whatever he wants. But it's not the condition. Like situation is a bit different. It's don't like think first, think and then act. That would I say. Can I get financial aid to study abroad? Yes, of course you'll get. Like uh, there are so many educations law available, private and government. So better to go for government education loan. It will take time. So I will say that you should, if you are if you're planning to do that, planning to do so, so start from like very first, like 6 or 8 months prior to it. Start applying for loan 6 month or 8 month prior. And where can I find study abroad scholarship? So what I did was, uh, if you have chosen any consultancies, they will show you some colleges that they are tie up with them, and they are getting commission from that universities. But you have Google, so just do search on Google about the universities in Australia or Canada or else like UK, and just went through their websites, what they have, like do they have any, they have so many options for such as international students, because the international students are the most important part of their economy. So in every, in every university's website you will find some links for that, like if they are getting giving scholarship or not. So that will help you a lot in that way. Because in my case, I was getting a scholarship for just one semester, but that is one university such as Deakin University. It was it I was got like, I got offer letter from Deakin University as well, and it was giving me like scholarship for 1 year. But the thing why I choose this, because of the place. Sometimes place matter. Like if you like, I have thought about that. It was giving me a good scholarship of 1 year, but the living cost in the Melbourne was too high. But in Adelaide, it's bit cheaper than Melbourne. So where will I live during my study abroad programs? So what I did, I went to Facebook and I searched, like in the marketplace, you can see like so many people are like posting, uh, like you have to like live over there as a paying guest first of all. So that's a better option to live in the sharing. If you are, if you are like 4 to 5 people, if you're going in a group, just contact, like just there are so many agencies, just contact them and book a one house or one apartment or one unit, and just uh, that would be the better options for living in the sharing. Yeah. And if you have a close contact over there, that would be the best option. Just go for it. And can I work while studying abroad? Yes, you can. You will get 20 hours in the study period time. If you get a vacation of like, you will get vacation period of like, in every semester you'll get like 3 months to 10 days. So in that, in between that days, you can do a full-time job at that time, up to 40 hours.
So, can it say that these job hours, what you are working with, is helping you out to bear the expenses of yours? Is it helping or it is less?
So see, I would uh just a moment. So the thing is, it helped me during because just we are getting only 20 hours. So it helped me a lot to paying my rent for the house and paying for my groceries. So that was, at that time, that was good for me to not to like ask for money from my parents and all. So yeah, you will be independent after you are on your own, first of all, after getting over here. So you'll have to look for the, like for the options that you are, and you will for sure, you will find some pathway for sure. That's what I'm saying. Some of the students are doing like, I would not say that, but some of the students are doing some like jobs in the cash. Like if they want, if they are in need of money, then they will do in cash. And it's It's a it's
Okay.
not topic to
Student.
discuss. That's why. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you can just go for 20 hours.
Any specific experience if you want to share?
My experience, just don't feel like if it will be very hard for you, like for five or first 6 months, it will very tough for you to be over here, like too far from the family. You will miss your family and all, and you'll feel like where I am right now. You'll feel very alone at that time, but don't go that way. Just make your mind strong, because you have a motive to come over here. So that would I say, like, if you are not getting job, don't get stressed, because people I have seen over here, they they just come over here, they like only think about their family members, and then they don't eat anything. I will say, like, you have, like, just ask your mom and learn some cooking, basic cooking, which will help you a lot in abroad. Yeah. So it will be hard, but so, like, everyone passes it.
It is
So
life we can say.
it's
Yes. Face
yeah,
difficulties and after coming over from the difficulty, you will be in
yeah.
good
You will see yourself
as a
a
good.
top level
Yeah, right.
as
I
a successful.
all the students who are right now studying abroad or who had studied abroad are now
Yep,
different person. Means they are now more confident and means
exactly.
they are having strength enough to get into that difficulties as well to support others when they will find someone in that difficulty.
Uh, can you just say it again? I couldn't hear it.
Okay. Anything else if you want to add that you any
Okay, and the other thing is that don't see some of the students' main motive over here to come over here is getting citizenship or permanent residency. Most of us are coming over here for the only one motive. All right. So the thing is, if you're not getting, people are doing like they've changed their field. They have done engineering. They they have done masters in engineering, but they will stick to the job they are doing from past 2 years. Just don't do that. It will take time to get, like, it will take time to get job of your field, but don't forget to apply for it every day. I will suggest apply for it every day, because uh, people are coming over here, and they are not doing the job related to their field, such as my, like, I am right now as a supervisor, warehouse supervisor. My main, like, work criteria is like I'm looking after logistics, transportation, and supply chain, but I'm not working as an engineer. See, so don't think like that. You will find some subfields of the main field, and then after you'll get some more knowledge of it, and you can make it to the next level.
it always helps in it.
Yeah, it will always help you to increase your knowledge in different field. That would be better.
Thank you very much, Raviraj, for sparing your time and you
Thank you,
shared
thank you so much.
different ways so that student can be confident enough to stay in in a specific country with a specific mindset so that they can be more clear and they can work in
Yeah,
a way so that they won't be get frustrated in the conditions what they face. uh, Thank you
exactly.
again.
Yeah,